Good evening, everyone. I know it's late and too early for the morning show, but I wanted to come on and just spread a little holiday cheer for everyone, see how everybody's doing. We were talking always, my God, with Yankee losses and everything that's going on. I just wanted to come on. I was with a lot of family tonight, and it just came about me to want to share everything with everyone. I want to see how everybody enjoyed the day, and let's talk cheer. How was everybody with the family today? Your experiences. I'm sure there are a lot of people that just came on, just haven't seen family in a while. What did you do today? What did you do for fun? Did you go in the pool with friends and family? Did you share different experiences? Just something, just going around and spread. Did you watch the beautiful fireworks from the nation's capital? Did you see any concerts? Just did you watch a good movie? Just basically that's what I feel like. Yeah, I just feel like doing. Uh, yeah, hey, Merck, how you doing? I did speak to you before, and I got an inspiration as I got back from my relatives to come on and make everybody's night a little brighter. With being so upset and being sad with the way the Yankees are playing, and it kind of ruined everybody's day. And well, Kevin, he's at the pool in the Dominican Republic. Good for you. That's what I want to hear. Let's hear some cheer here, guys. Let's go, Sean Browning. On my way to work, but watched Lee Greenwood concert. Awesome. And I'm sure he dedicated a lot to everybody, the soldiers, the president, of course. He's excellent with that. So Merck says, that's awesome. Appreciate it. You know what? Like I said, I just wanted to come on, and I was feeling good. And I decided, you know what? I'm coming on and spreading some, let's share the experiences. We share Yankee experiences. Why not life? Why not? What'd you do? Did you take your wife out? Did you, were you with your girlfriend? Were you with the in-laws? What were you doing? What did everybody do aside from watching the Yankee game or the Met game? What was your experience today? Nitin, how you doing, big guy? You look at this, beautiful. This is what I want to hear. Nitin is he covered the threatened Thunder game, and now he's at his friend's house in a party right now. That's what it's all about, guys. It's not all about just the New York Yankees or the New York Mets or the New York Knicks it's all about life. Let's enjoy life. Let's do this. Watch those fireworks. Watch what's going on. It's awesome. It is awesome. I wanted to personally thank each and every one of you. And look at this, Kevin. What a guy. What a guy, Kevin. All the way from the Dominican Republic to say hello. Now that's awesome. That's the spirit. What'd you guys eat today? Did you go on an explosion? Did you overeat because maybe the Yankees didn't do well? I want to hear good stuff. I want to hear what everybody was doing. Evan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everybody new? I want one thing I appreciate. Please subscribe to the channel. That I would really appreciate. And so the content keeps growing and growing and growing. Look at all my interviews that we've been having with former baseball players, announcers, you name it. A lot more is coming, guys. And I can't thank you guys enough. So when I can share the love to you, and I have a few minutes, I'm going to do that. rather the Yankees win or lose. So people like Evan, if you're new to Yankee Mania, we're here every morning, 8:30 in the morning, on NY Yankee Mania, and we talk about everything Yankees. It's Yankees, 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 but we talk about other teams too and other things. We have some fun with the chat. Everybody gets involved. So this is just to say thank you. And I want to hear everybody's experiences. It's really my first big holiday that I'm with you guys. So I want to talk about it. Let's see. What do we got here? Evan, this team makes me tired and depressed. I know, Evan, but you know what? Listen, the bottom line is they live for another day. Yes, they're 2 games out of first. Toronto won tonight. Tampa Bay had lost, so we're second we're second with the first wild card. But really, guys, don't worry about that, and girls. Let me see. Oh wow, I have quite a few in the email. Hey, Bob Rizzo, how you doing? How was your day today? John Ferrazzo, how's it going? You can come back to the stream. We're gonna talk fun things, all kinds of things. Anybody watch a good movie today? Anything? Any good? We had on the big screen a couple of Adam Sandler movies at my brother's. It was awesome. Jacob Pedrucci says, Joe, welfare check? No, it's not that. I'm here because I want to shed some cheer. Hey, Ken, how was your barbecue? Tell us about it. Did you eat more than one hot dog today? Because I know you had one before the game, and you said that wasn't going to kill you, so let's go. Steven, I'm not depressed about losing streak. I'm just feeling good. Good for you, Steven. That's what I want to hear. So what'd you do today? Yashin, how you doing? I'm looking forward towards Happy Gilmore. Awesome. Happy Gilmore 2. Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Anything Adam Sandler is fantastic. That is without a doubt really, really good. D-Train, it would be criminal and malpractice at this point not to include Dom in the lineup. That's right. You're right. Dominguez has got to be in there every day. But let's not talk negative. Not that that's negative, but what else? What else is going on, guys? Did you see relatives you haven't seen in a while? Did you spend a nice quiet day, maybe with the wife or the girlfriend, or your the women, of course, were your boyfriends with their families? What did you do? Let's see. Sean Browning, Martian for everyday leadoff. Yep. Clean and sleep. I can't hold anything down with fluids. Almost threw up 6 times. Oh, Stephen B. Come on. I'm glad that I came on. Maybe we can make you smile a little bit and feel better. Evan Spitzberg, I think it's a bad thing that we're not playing well. But if they make the wild card, it won't be that bad. You know what, Evan? You're 100% right. Everybody's got this fixation that you got to win first place and you got to be in there. No, because when you have 8 teams in there, it doesn't matter. So you play the extra game. Listen, you played 162 games. What's another game? As long as you made the final 8, that's what counts. That's what counts. All right, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes. Ken, barbecued steaks, chicken thighs, homemade hamburgers, hot dogs, sausage, lamb and vegetables, and kebabs. Now that's a party I would like to be at. That is cool. That is really cool. Hey, well, now what'd you make for the little kiddies? I hope you made them chicken cutlets, mac and cheese. Come on there, Grandpappy. I'm sure Grandmommy made something for the kids. What did they do? Let's see. Evan says, went out to dinner, got some Chinese food. Excellent. What's your favorite food? What'd you get? When I go to Chinese, I love dumplings. I love vegetable dumplings, chicken dumplings. Um, I like sesame chicken. I don't want them to overcook it. I love a vegetable egg roll. I like regular egg rolls, but it depends. I don't like them hard. I like them soft and put a little duck sauce on it. Excellent, excellent, excellent choice. A lot of people, Evan, for New Year's Eve, they have a tradition that they got to have Chinese food, and it's a nice tradition. I mean, in the Italian family, they would probably choke me if I suggested Chinese food, but nothing wrong with that. They got to have the big 6-foot hero. They have to have all the trimmings. You have to have, and you have to have lentils. If you don't have lentils, bad luck to you that whole year. You've got to have lentils at 12:01 a.m. That's Italian. Sean Browning goes, sesame chicken. Nice. That I like. But I don't like it too crispy. I like it smooth. I like brown rice with it. I like a light sauce. I don't like all that gook that they put on there. But everything else is cool. The children wanted burgers and dog. Nana did a New York style. Oh, my God. You had to say New York style cheesecake? Come on, Ken. Don't do that to me. You know I love my desserts. Man, oh, man. New York style cheesecake. Let me give you my address. Maybe you could send it airmail. Come on, man. Let's see. What else we got out there? Down south, you got to eat black. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. I've heard of that pretty good too. But in the Italian, you have to have it New Year's Eve. Evan, I like soup dumplings, chicken, bok choy, yep, rice cake. Oh, right, love rice cakes. Italian food is good too. Yeah, Evan. I make a mean, as everybody knows on the chat. I do a baked macaroni that's out of this world. It really is good, and it's not because I'm saying I make it. Stephen B. I make a New York style cheesecake all from scratch. Oh, Stephen, come on, a man after my heart over here. Who's going to be the first one to come by and give me a nice cheesecake, and I'll give you my baked macaroni. You can't go wrong. It's a nice switch. Little guy wanted a dig in cheesecake with his paws, forgot the fork. Hey, but that's the way to eat it. It's your grandbaby. Who cares? Let him do whatever. Grandparents are the best. Nobody better. Yeah, your parents are good. Only when you want some money or something. But your grandparents will give you everything that you want. Good for them. Good for them. Joe, if I want to send a picture, it's heaven. Well, please. Oh, my God, Stephen, you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. Let's see here. D-Train, how you doing? Here we go, Yankee thing. We got to trade Grish and call up Jones. He's looking ready right now. Okay. Hey, D-Train, make a turn. What'd you have for dinner? What did you do for the holiday? Put the Yankees aside for now. We're having a little bit of fun. Anybody watch a good movie? Anybody want to do anything aside from the Yankee game? Ken says Elizabeth is a baker and does everything from scratch. Yummy, 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 yummy. Can't fault that, baby. Cannot fault that at all. So everybody that's new to the stream, and I see a few in the email. And by the way, let me put the email up there for you guys. Let's see. Okay. So people that are in joeyankees28@gmail.com tonight is saying they're actually a couple of people are in Washington and they saw that great shootout a little while ago. That's awesome. I had a little bit about on that. I was watching Fox News and I saw that. It was awesome. It was really cool. You kind of get chills because there are people that everybody, today is a day of love for everybody. So it's more like I want to share that. I want to share everything because you guys have brought me joy. I want to try to bring you joy, and let's hear from everybody. Let's hear what all the good things, all the good. Did you guys play any games? Anything with the grandkids? Anything with your daughters, your sisters? Anybody? What did you do? Sean Browning. My grandparents would do the fish. I would catch with my grandpa bluegills or catfish, homemade hush puppies, rice, gravy, and cornbread. Oh, I love cornbread. Oh my God, do I love cornbread. Oh man, Stephen B is sending me the picture of cheesecake. This is what it's all about, guys. Look at this. See if you can see this. Oh my God. I know it's a little, that might be a little bit better. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at that. Holy cow. I took my cap off to you, baby. That is pretty good. Wow, that's great. Let's see. Nana went to take the kiddies to Virginia Beach fireworks. Awesome. I was dragging after being chained to the grill for 3 hours. It was quite the warm day. Oh, that's unbelievable. Hey, Bill O, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Again, everybody that's new, the only thing that I ask, press the like button and subscribe. Please subscribe. It's for free. You'll get all notifications on everything that we do, Yankees, everything that we do, period. Because of you, because of your great fans and the chat, we're also going to be adding a second show where when the Yankees are not playing or they're rained out, we're going to come on at 8 o'clock at night and we're going to discuss anything Yankees. Could be trades. It could be the series they just finished, the series they're going to be on. So you guys are always informed. And that's thanks to you for the support that you're giving me, you're giving the channel, and you're giving all the co-hosts that we have on the channel. It really means a lot, and believe me, everybody will be involved. Trust me when I tell you that. Let's see. The evening I found that I have to go to Philly to look after my mother from 18th to the 28th of July. Did the travel arrangements. Okay. What's going on? Your mother is okay. You're going to Philly, huh? Wow. Well, that's not far from me. I mean, when I say that, it's like maybe 2.5, 3 hours. But I hope everything goes well. And I hope you're going to be, if you can, you'll be on the stream some of those days, Ken. We'll miss you if you're not around. Dev Finch, my mom watched The Bears season 4 on Hulu, and I watched SmackDown. Awesome. Yeah, I'm watching SmackDown tonight, nice and quiet, because when you're up 32 years, 11-7, it's not easy to go to. Your mind is always thinking, oh, I got to go to the door. Oh, I got to get that pack, because as you know, I was a doorman concierge. I ran a big building in Manhattan. So it's not easy, the transaction. I don't mind staying up at night because I catch up on everything. So it's pretty cool. Jonathan said the train is quick to Philly. There you go. Sounds good, below. So, like I said, this Bill O just got done smoking some ribs after having sausage and, oh my God. Bill, you're killing me. I got a ribeye steak ready to go on the grill. Mamma mia, how much you eating, my boy? Holy cow, share the wealth. How about sharing the wealth? That's awesome. Oh, man, you kill me with the ribs. Sausage and peppers is nice. I got to be in the mood for that. You know when I like sausage and peppers, everyone? At the feast. Oh, my God, the Italian feast. San Gennaro in the city. We have St. Rosalie in Brooklyn, New York. Oh my God, it's nothing like it. You know, when they tell you a hot dog is the best at the ball game, well, sausage and peppers is only good at the feast. Go to a St. Rosalie's feast, a St. Anthony's feast. Oh my God. Yes, San Gennaro, Billo. Oh, wow. It doesn't taste the same. You can make as many hot dogs at home. Look, so it's okay. But you have that same hot dog at the stadium. Holy, you know what? Nothing. It's just like peanuts. The peanuts, the regular peanuts. There's a flavor that at the stadium that you don't get at home, no matter what you do. And I bought, forget about it, Yankee peanuts, Nick peanuts, Ranger peanut. It doesn't matter. If you're not at the stadium, you're not at the Garden, it doesn't taste the same. I know it's all in our mind, but that's what it is. Sausage and pepper sandwich with some onions. Oh my God, sweet sausage and spice. Oh, you guys are inspiring me to go and do something good in the air fryer tonight. But it's late. I don't want to eat this late. I do not want to eat this late. Absolutely, Joe. I'm a Brooklyn boy. Bill, if you don't mind, where in Brooklyn? And then I'll let you know where I'm from. I don't live there now. I'm in Staten Island, New York, but I grew up in Brooklyn. I was there for a very long time. Sean Browning. Broiled peanuts are awesome down the south. Yes. Oh, the carts. Are you kidding me? Forget about it. Even the carts outside Yankee Stadium. You have, and you know where it's also awesome? Atlantic City, New Jersey. You go out there and you go outside by the hotels and they have that stuff. Oh my God. And Manhattan, of course. You're in Park Slope? On 7th Street and President, we call Gumbada of the family. He had a barbershop for over 50 years, and he was acknowledged in the New York Times. It was Joseph's Barbershop in Park Slope. I don't know if you've heard of it. On 7th Avenue, that's where it was, 7th Avenue and President Street. If you remember Joseph. Yeah. Yep. That's very, very, they're like they are family. We're all family. And I used to go there all the time. From there, we used to go to some of the restaurants there, all the fun restaurants. So Bill, you come to the right place, man. The Brooklyn boy, the Park Slope boy, the Bensonhurst boy, Staten Island, you name it, and Manhattan. I've done Queens, they got the Mets there. I don't go too much, but I do go once in a while. So, let's see. Isn't Staten Island, Jersey South? Well, the more you get to the outer bridge, the more I feel. See, I'm torn. I'm torn because I feel like I'm more in Jersey now, but I am a Brooklynite. Manhattan, I'm a little disappointed in because of the things they really, really need to spruce that up. I'm a little annoyed at the way things are going there, but let's hope down the line it gets better. But Staten Island and Brooklyn, a lot of the parts are still very, very nice. D-Train used to take the D-Train from Fordham all the way to Coney Island. Long ride, yes. Coney Island is unbelievable. All the restaurants, used to go to the movies in Coney Island or near Coney Island and Manhattan Beach and all that. And then you would go to like hamburger places. There's a famous hamburger place, has the greatest roast beef sandwiches. The name escapes me right now. If you guys know it, please say it, because it'll drive me crazy all night. I'll have to call relatives. But they're in the heart of there is a what do you call, a restaurant that everybody that was dating their girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, they would be going right there after a big movie. Bill, my godmother lives on Carpenter Avenue in Staten Island. I have to check that out because I'm more towards the Outer Bridge crossing, so I'm all the way close. I can roll out of bed and go on the Outer Bridge crossing within about literally 2 minutes. But let's see. My aunt lived on 6th Avenue and 9th Street. My sister-in-law from President and 5th Avenue. So they've got to know that barbershop. That barbershop actually is still there. It's run by a very, very nice lady, and they're still going strong. And every time Joe goes there, he always, he'll stop by, and it was just a wonderful place. We used to all meet there and then go to Yankee Stadium because it was pretty easy to do that from that way. So we used to park the car in Park Slope, all go in and then go either by train or one person drove and we went to the stadium. So let's see. My cousin lives on Bath Avenue and 86th Street. Unbelievable. We had Bill, we had an Italian bakery. My dad had it for 45 years in Bensonhurst on 17th Avenue and 76th Street. And I don't know if you know John's Deli, the Best Heroes in Brooklyn. That used to be one of our huge customers for the Italian bread. So if you know John's Deli, well, and you bought sandwiches there, that was my bread. Hey, Cruise Control, how you doing? Have a great time. July 4th barbecue, party, fireworks, South Florida, Fort Lauderdale area. Awesome, Cruz. I'm glad. How about some food? What do we have for food today? Bill. Oh, you do remember Bill. There you go. Hey, Bill, we have a lot in common here. You got to send me your stuff on Yankee on our website at joeyankees28@gmail.com. We must have a lot of good stories to tell. Let's see. Who else is on here? D-Raz, how you doing? 99 over 20 thought you was a Met fan. No, I'm not a Met fan. Why would I be a Met fan? I'm running a Yankee show. I don't listen. I don't despise the Mets. But when the Yankees are playing the Mets, I is a Yankee fan, my boy. I am a Yankee fan. And by the way, being the fact that you're a friend of 99, don't forget to subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. Bill says, absolutely, brother. Really, I would love to hear from you. A lot of people text me. I do birthdays for everybody, anniversaries, 100 birthdays, 90 birthdays, 75, whatever. Because we spread the cheer here. We spread it all. We all want to make you feel great, feel good. And my dad was a Met fan. Okay, Bill. Hey, listen, it's all in good fun. Isn't that something talk about? So let's say you're a Yankee fan. Your dad was a Met fan. Your mom was a Yankee fan. Let's say your sister was a Met fan. I mean, isn't that awesome? You have a nice dinner. You stay around the TV. You get some sandwiches. You get some pizza. And you have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. Not to get sick. It's a friendly thing. Oh, I have a Yankee shirt on. Well, I have a Met shirt on. Well, I have a Yankee cap on. Well, I have a Met helmet on. That's what it's all about. It's so much fun. We make it harder than it really is. We want to enjoy. We want to talk about it. We want our team to succeed, of course. But there's more to it. It's like, it's like the WWE. It's a story to tell. Sports is a story to tell. And it keeps on going. It's like a soap opera. It keeps on going and growing and going and grow. But it's wonderful because it puts family together. Once in a while, of course, it gets a little out of hand. But that's But that's with everybody. That's with everybody. Thanks, D. I appreciate it. Great stream. Remember, we need a like and we need subscription. I really appreciate that. It's all for free. You don't have to pay anything. You never have to pay. Matter of fact, you'll win things here. I'm getting to a magic number on the on my channel. So pretty soon we're gonna have a little nice giveaway. So look for that also. Let's see, Bill. Oh, Joe, do you remember the Best Onion Soup and Snooki? Oh yes, yes. My mom and her best girlfriend used to go there. I knew about it. I never went. But did you ever go to Two Toms? When that's a great place to bring a family, friends, a little reunion. That was a lot of fun. And Jonathan says, going live in the morning? Of course. Does a bear blah, blah, blah in the woods? Of course I'm going on live. Why wouldn't I go on? This is early for me, guys. This is 11:30. This is cheesecake for me. It's cheesecake. Let's see. In Brooklyn, originally, when I go up, I hang out with when I go up to hang out with us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You got to do that, man. You got to do that. Cruise control, bagels and coffee. Hell yeah. It's just awesome. You don't realize where Tony's Pizza in Flatbush. Yes, I do remember that. When I had a radio show, I had a sponsor. I'm trying to think of the name. My co-host got a sponsor that he used to tell me, there's this Tony Pizza that's on the corner or something. And he said, and he brought us a pie to the radio station. And I remember that was Tony's Pizza. That was awesome. That was a very good pie. Very, very good pie. So, so I mean, hey, what the heck? I mean, this is awesome. I like doing this every now and then, guys. I'm excited because this is my first holiday with you guys. Best pizza in Brooklyn? Well, it's got to be Bensonhurst. It's got to be Bensonhurst. And I'm not going to say the name unless somebody says it. If somebody knows, it's on 18th Avenue, and I'm not going to say anything else. That's going to be a quiz for the next time if you don't get it. Let's see, what do we got? Junior's Cheesecake. I went to Bishop. Oh, okay. Laughlin High School in Brooklyn. Awesome. I went more towards in the Bensonhurst area. It was John Dewey High, which I still am in touch with at least I would say 8 teachers. And we went to Yankee games because I started radio when I was 14 years old. So when I hit high school, I had a show at 12:30 at night, and they were so nice. We would tape it, and everybody would listen to it in the cafeteria area and everything. That was one of the best times of my life. Yeah, John Dewey. I loved it, and I'm in touch with so many of the teachers. We went to Yankee games. We went all over the place. We had a reunion. I want to say, actually, when I started, it was about 10 years ago. Seems like it was yesterday. Because John Dewey opened in 1969, and I went in 1978 to 82. So showing my age a little bit, but I don't care. I'm proud of it. And those were the days, man. John Dewey was the best, absolute best in my life. Bill says, the pizza place across the flea market. Oh, God, yes. Oh, my God. Who knows Bensonhurst? And who knows the best pastry shop? How about that? How about the best pastry shop? And I'll give you a hint. That's on 18th Avenue and 70th Street. ABC TV, Eyewitness News in New York. Every time they promote it, oh my God, the people that go there, it's got to be 4 blocks long. You got to go like 5 o'clock in the morning and start going online. I mean, get your American Express Gold Card because, let's say even a half a dozen pastries is $100. But, once in a while, you don't do it every day. Once in a while, it's fantastic. They have the best cannolis. They have the best small pastries. They make a lot of Italian different delicacies. Villabate, that's right, Jonathan. That's right. Unbelievable. Jonathan, the master of everything. Wow, Jonathan, you surprised the heck out of me. Andy, the newsstand on Flatbush, the best breakfast for 99 cents back in the day. Wow. We used to have one on 86th Street and Bay Parkway called the Famous Cafeteria. Oh my God, everybody from my mother, my grandparents, my cousins, everybody from my school. And I went to a Catholic school in Brooklyn and Bensonhurst. And we all went there. Everybody. And you know what? They used to have the food inside like a vault. And you used to pay the money like 75 cents for a tuna hero. You press the button, $1, whatever. You press and it comes out fresh as can be. They updated it like every 2 hours. It was awesome. I would go to the 911 memorial and look up the names of my friends that I lost in the Pentagon attack. Good for you, Ken. That's awesome. Yeah, I found it very, very tough. When 9/11 happened, guys, I was working as a supervisor at Madison Square Garden. And let me tell you, the hardest thing I had to do was deal with, there were some people that lost relatives in 9/11. And one other thing we were trained about is to sit down with them, talk to them, and talk about life, talk about moving forward. And that person that was very, very close to them would be very proud of you to continue he or she's legacy. And that was a touching time. I made so many friends. That was one of the times, I tell you, that I can never forget. I want to forget aspects, but I never want to forget all the people, the poor people that all happened to everywhere. The World Trade Center, the Pentagon, you name it. And it was very, very sad, very, very sad. But if I comfort one person, I did what I felt was right. And I'm telling you, I stood with them and I waited with them. And I had told my supervisors, I said, listen, if you want to get the best out of these workers, out of everything, you have to be gentle. You have to walk them through. So some of them lost their father, some of them lost their aunt, some of them lost their uncle, their grandparents. And some of them, they didn't have any business going to the World Trade Center. They just went there, whatever, and that happened. So kudos to all those people. What I would love is I would love to see those people today and how they conquered and how they're doing in their lives. Let's see. Andy, newsstand in Flatbush. Oh, I said that already. Yes. Madonna Bakery on Arthur Avenue. Very, very good. Yes, D-Train. It really is. Whenever I'm on Arthur Avenue, I always step in there. I go to a couple of the restaurants there. I like that better than Little Italy, to be D-Train. I unfortunately witnessed the aftermath of 9/11 from my high school window in Mayhem that day. Yep. I was on my way to Yankee Stadium. I was going to work that day. The night before, I was supervising. It was a Michael Jackson concert. I came home and I went to sleep because I came home very late. Came home and I remember, rest in peace, my dad said, the plane just went through the World Trade Center. I said, Dad, I'm the one that's sleeping here. Come on. And no, and I got a call from the Yankees, from the department of the the first base merch, called me up, and they said, there's no game. Obviously, there's no game. Don't come in. We'll tell you exactly when we're going to come back. And that's what happened. That was a very, very, very sad day. Bill says, my dad topped out of the original World Trade Center. I was there as an iron worker digging through the rubble. Oh my God, Bill. Wow. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Did you get checked out and everything? There was no problem with the coughing, your lungs, everything is cool. I hope at that time you all everybody had to get checked. And thank God everything is good with you, Bill. God bless you and God bless your family. After the 9/11 attacks, I sat off the coast of New York City on USS Laboon, providing air defense for the city. Ken, I tip my hat off to you. You have done so much in your life, protecting and just being there for people. My hat comes off to you. You're a very, very special and loving person. And we thank you. We thank you every day for the job well done. Bill says he got a melanoma, but how is everything now? You're doing better? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not up to all the, a lot of the, things that go on, but I pray that everything is going well with you, Bill. I really pray for you and your family. Deb, my uncle worked at the World Trade Center. He got in the subway before it shut down. Yeah, I saw pictures of some friends and relatives. They were on the train on their way to work, and they showed pictures of, you could actually see the Trade Center coming down. And I can't watch that. I literally cannot watch that. There's a couple of things I can't watch. That was one. The assassination of John F. Kennedy, and what's the other? And the night that they honored Thurman Munson at Yankee Stadium. I cannot watch any of those. I just can't. I still to today, when the Yankees took the field and Thurman Munson behind the plate was empty, that got to me. And I refuse. On a lighter note, I will not watch the 2000. I'm like Derek Jeter. I will not watch the 2001 World Series, not because of 9/11, but because of the way they lost. Getting better, and still here. Well, that's what we want to hear, Bill. That's what we want to hear. Getting better, strong. Thing is, you watch the Yankee game, you may not, and you're a Yankee fan, it's not too good, but come to Yankee Mania and you'll feel good. Trust me, we'll make you feel good. Without a doubt. The window, yeah, I got that. Okay, I just want to get everybody's. My brother lives in Bay Ridge. My dad worked on the Verrazano net. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, Bay Ridge. A lot of great memories there. We used to go to it was a Irish pub. I think it was on 99th and 8th. It was called O'Sullivan's. It was a beautiful bar restaurant, and it was very, very cool. I don't drink that much, but I would have maybe one cold beer on tap, Coors Light. Can't drink. But the people, the really nice people, and the owner, which got saved from a customer, he needed a kidney, and the customer gave him a kidney, and he lived for another 25, 30 years. Let's see. Even tonight, Jonathan is breaking. The Yankees signed Joel Cannell to a minor league deal. He sounds familiar. What did he play for? Colorado or something? I mean, but they're still getting these five and dimers. The saddest day in Yankee history other than Lou Gehrig. Yes. Yes. And that is, by the way, my favorite baseball movie, the Lou Gehrig story. And if you would have seen some streams of mine earlier when I first started in May, guys, and the first thing I said was the one thing that I would love for them to do is a better Babe Ruth story. They didn't do him justice. It's okay with William Bendix and all, but it's nothing like the Lou Gehrig story. That was just an amazing. The way they did it was incredible. Jonathan said he was dropped from Tampa. Well, I don't know, guys. When Tampa drops you, you stink. So I don't put any kudos on that. No. Joe Selena Vega lost her dad. Oh yes, the wrestler. Yes. And by the way, everybody new in here that's listening or watching, I don't know. Thanks, Dev, for reminding me. I do have a wrestling channel that started 3 weeks ago. It's called Total Turnbuckle Talk. And we go on live every Sunday morning right now at 10:45. And we have a very, very unique show. My partner is a young man, very young man, who has talent like you wouldn't believe. He is unbelievable. And on the computer, graphics and all, second to none. Really, really cool. And we talk WWE, AEW, TNA, whatever, wherever news is coming, we give it to you. And then we dissect SmackDown and Raw. We put it together. We give you a couple of shorts, which, by the way, the views are incredible. Thank you so much, especially if we're breaking some news. And we won't break news unless it's totally true. We don't do that unless we're talking to the chat live. If they give us some news, I'm happy to talk about it. But if I can't verify it or TJ can't verify it, not going on. We don't do fake news. Never did, never will. The same thing here on Yankee Mania. We will not. People will, you guys can come on the chat and say, hey, I heard. Fine, I'll talk about it, but I am not putting the stamp of approval unless I hear it from certain people. And that certain people, I can tell you, is like Jack Curry, people like that, people in the know and that. So if I don't hear it from people like that, Mark Feinstein and all of that, it's not going on. Joe, what do you think about Jim Cornette? Jim Cornette should have had a much, much better wrestling career as a manager, as a announcer. He was good, but in the WWE, he never really got the push that he deserved because at that time they had Bobby Heenan. They had so many people there, Captain Lou Albano, all of them. They were all there. So he never got the push. And plus, from what I've heard, inside corner, him and Vince McMahon never really got along. So that was the problem. That was the problem with that. Hey, Chris, how you doing? You inspired me, Chris, with your show earlier tonight as I was coming home. I said I want to share cheer, and because I know the Yankee fans are down, they're out of it, they're upset, and I just wanted to come on and give love to each and every one and talk experiences. I've already met some new wonderful people that I hope subscribe. Please, I really appreciate that. So, Chris, your show, by the way, inspires us. Why don't you drop the link of your show? Because I think there are a lot of people here that will get inspired by the nighttime show that you do, because you talk about everything on an everyday basis. So If you could drop the link, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure that the chat would too. Dev Finch says, I love Jim Cornette and his podcast. Yes. Jim Cornette he's a great talker. He just keeps going and going. Bill goes, of course, Vince was all about the ratings, not the science of wrestling. Yes. Yeah, he built an empire, man. He built an empire, and he didn't care who he stepped on. He did not care. There's a lot of negativity about Vince, a lot more than even George Steinbrenner had. But George Steinbrenner, I take in an instant flash over Vince McMahon. I was with Vince McMahon. I know what he's all about, and he is very, very tough. Very tough. I can't tell you how tough he is with his personnel, with people working in the arenas. He thinks he owns everyone, and that's not right. Cornette is a purist. He is, of course. No question in anybody's mind. So let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody here. Owen seems like it was destiny for the Yankees. We're destined to have won that series. Moments like Jeter's walk-off or for Kim. Yes. It just wasn't meant. Those 2 games back in Arizona, number one, Andy Pettit's game that he got killed. They admitted he was tipping his pitches, and then it was just bad luck in Game 7. I really thought New York was going to heal with the Yankees winning. Everybody was together. Met fans, Yankee fans, Philly fans, Braves fans, Red Sox fans were saying incredibly nice things. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget all of that, the love that he gave the Yankees and New York City. And by the way, don't ever forget it, because that never changes. We are all one. We're one nation. We are free. We can talk about it. The things aren't the greatest right now, but hopefully in our lifetime, our kids' lifetime, our grandkids' lifetime, it will get better. But there's no better nation than the United States of America. And I always say when I end my streams, God bless you and God bless America, because I always do that. You never forget where you come from. Never. And be proud. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I mean, look, the bottom line is we have to stay true to ourselves. If nothing's impossible, remember that. Nothing. If you say you can't do it, you try, and you try again, and you will succeed. It's going to take you time, but nobody's better than you. Just always remember that, guys and girls. You are number one. You come first. And you'd be surprised when you put your heart and soul in something. Oh, my God, I can't believe I did. I don't care if it's the littlest thing, making eggs, whatever you're doing, riding a bicycle for the first time. Well, you conquered it. Driving a car, you conquered it. That's you. Be proud of what you do. Anything. Even if you're sick, you're not feeling well, you're walking with a cane. Well, you know what? You conquered walking with a cane. So you're living life. And that's a wonderful trait, a wonderful thing. So when we put ourselves down, you got to look in the mirror, get up and say, hey, I can do this. You were put on here for a reason, from love from everyone, from your family. And nobody will love you more than your mom and dad. Always treasure that. Even if they're no longer here, it doesn't hurt to say hello. They are watching you. They are proud of you. And this is what a lot of people seem to forget. I speak, you got to remember, I've been around thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Yankee Stadium, Madison Square Garden, the tennis center, all of that. So I know and I see. You have to be on even keel, guys. because nobody's better than you. I don't care if the guy's making $800 million. So what? So he can get on a private plane. She's the best singer in the world. Well, you're the best too. And don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget it. Bill, exactly, Joe. Screw politicians and their bullcrap. We are one nation. United we stand, divided we fall. Always remember that. Always remember that. You know, anybody could say anything they want or do whatever they want, but when you go to your home and you close that door, that's your castle. I don't care if it's a one-room apartment. That's your baby. Enjoy it. Live it. Enjoy it. And nobody could take that away from you. Rather you're a millionaire or it doesn't matter. Live life the way you're supposed to live it, the way we were brought up. In peace, in harmony, and have fun. Make your friends. Have your family close to you. We're always a phone call away. Always a phone call away. Ken, Papa Bear is going to sign off. I'm a bit tired. Okay, well, we will see you hopefully tomorrow morning on the stream. Your 9 o'clock start. And, okay, well, if you come on a little bit earlier, that's fine, of course. Oh, by the way, everyone, while Ken is still on, so tomorrow, everybody new on the chat, Ken we did the play-by-play together here on NY Yankee Mania. Tomorrow, after the stream here, Ken from The Ugly Truth will be doing the game. We'll be doing play-by-play on The Ugly Truth. That is his channel, The Ugly Truth. And he'll be on like literally 5 minutes before the game. And he will dissect the game, give you the lineups, and do the play-by-play. He does a fantastic job. He keeps you in there. And what's amazing about it, he was a former pitcher. So he knows a lot of times what's coming. He'll call it, and it's usually right. And by the way, the play-by-play is already set up. So all you have to do when you leave, check it out. Go to The Ugly Truth and subscribe, and you can see videos, all that, and that is Ken's niche. He is very good at play-by-play, and a lot better than the junk that you see on Apple TV, on Prime, or any of those guys. It gets tiresome. You hear the same thing, and then on these other channels on TV, they don't like the Yankees. So why we need the picture, but you don't have to listen to them. You don't need all that hogwash. Come to Ken. Come here. We will make it happy for you. So you have the best of all worlds. You have the Yankees. You have Ken doing the play-by-play. Sometimes I join him. Sometimes I do it here, and he joins me. We are a combination. We are together. We're a family. That's what it's all about. Let's see. Bill said, exactly, Joe. Doesn't matter if it's a tent or outhouse or a mansion. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. That's exactly. Couldn't have said it better. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Nobody is above the law, and nobody is above anybody else. I don't care who you are. And if you are straight and narrow, you help the next person next to you. You don't try to undermine them. Bill says, win, lose, or draw, I'm a Yankee fan till I die. Well, you're going to be a long, 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 long time, so don't even worry about it. You have 200 subs now, as Chris the Flash, I got you, bro. Oh my God. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Everybody, you gotta go to, when I tell you, talk about anything, go to Mr. Flash. You have to do it. And he was nice enough to come on our show the other day, and he's already said he wants to come. We're going to have a roundtable trade discussion a day after the All-Star game at 8 p.m. And we're going to have the who's who. And I say you're the stars because we're going to have the chat ask us questions. We're going to have a discussion, and then we're going to bring in the chat one by one, each and every one of you. If you're shy, then stay. Then you could, I don't want you to be shy. We all love you guys. You got to come on with us. I don't care how you sound. I don't care. You're beautiful inside and out. It does not matter. Please understand what I'm telling you. You are the most important thing in our lives if we're going to do this thing together. I gotta say one thing to everyone. I was retiring from my job, and don't mind saying it, I was a doorman concierge for almost 30 years. I love my job. I love the people. I'm very friendly with everybody. They call me up. We get together. We go to lunch. We go to dinner. I go back to the place. It's a joy. But I got to tell you, in retiring, I started listening to a couple of these shows. And my first show was Jason from 161 River Avenue. He inspired me. I was watching that. I said, well, I haven't done radio in about 12 years. No, I'm sorry, 15 years. I said, why not? I gotta go on there. And I was afraid myself to ask a question because I was so new. And he couldn't have been any nicer. Then I was swirling along and I met Ken. He was doing the play-by-play on another channel. And I said, wow, there's a guy I can really learn from. And I was listening and somehow I just said, is there any way I can get in touch with you guys? And they were nice enough to give me the email, their phone numbers, and everything. It was the best few days of my life because my life opened again after I closed it from the job that I loved, absolutely loved. But when you got to say goodbye and it's time to move on and do something else? Well, everything happens for a reason. And from the time I stopped, one door closes, another one opens. And I had such most wonderful people to guide me and inspire me. Said, you know what? I'm not past my prime. I'm not. It's number one, it's only a number. It's only a number. That's all it is, folks. It's a number. And you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You never stop. My family, God bless them all. My mom and dad, actually, my mom's birthday, she had passed away in 2013, was the other day. And I said a little prayer on the air for her the other day. And they still inspire me. I hear them, and I hear the rings in my ear that they are proud and to move forward and help people. And that's what I do. My father, God bless him, he worked 55 years overnight, 45 in America, 48 in America. He started a little business in a little bakery. He didn't, I don't say that he built a family. We were comfortable. It was nice, but he did it on his own. He got his customers. And that's what inspires me. He came from Italy. I don't say he came with nothing. He was okay. I mean, nothing flashy. But he was a baker all his life. And he inspired to say, I can do this. I can do this. And he did. And it raised us. It raised my brother and his family are incredible. My family is top of the world. Wouldn't trade them for anybody. And I can tell you right now, the inspiration that you get from your family is second to none. And always, a dream is powerful, like Chris says. And always remember that, always. So I'm inspired by doing that. And then when I met Jason, 161, and Ken, it was like I knew them all my life. And I said, and I questioned myself, can I do this? And Jason told me, he says, you know, Joe, you're well ahead of the game. Because when I was doing it, I had the chalkboard, I had this, I had that. You're doing it from the top of your head. That's a gift. I never forgot that. And I never will forget that. And then Jason led me into Ken and everybody. Jonathan has come in. Of course, there's CT Cards. You're going to meet everybody new in the chat here. And there's at least between the email and there's at least 10 new people here. You're going to learn these guys. They are fantastic. We also have a Discord channel that you could definitely hook onto. Talk about that a little bit more tomorrow morning when we have Merck on. Merck and CT Cards are the experts on that. And you can go there. You can talk Yankees 24 hours a day. And eventually we're going to watch movies together. This is like a bigger version, a different version, the new era of Facebook. I want to say X, all of that. This is a family, again, together. And that's what it's all about. So excuse me if I came on abruptly, but coming home from my family's house tonight, it inspired me. I said, I got it. You know what? It was a bad day for the Yankees, but I want to make it a good day for the fans and inspire and see what everybody did today. Then tomorrow morning's another day. So, again, I'm babbling, and I really hope if you learn one thing, we are here for you. Always, 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 always. We're an email away. We will talk about Discord. We're around. And we're live every Sunday morning. Every Sunday morning at 8:30. Every morning, Monday through Sunday. 8:30 in the morning. We usually stay on maybe an hour and a half. Then we do a pregame. We do a postgame. We do some added shows, and we have guests. Oh, yes. We had former Yankee outfielder Billy Sample on Wednesday. Go to that video. You'll love it. He'll talk about being managed by Yogi Berra, Billy Martin, having Dave Winfield and Don Mattingly and Ricky Henderson and Willie Randolph on the same team. We also had Clint Hurdle, a former big number 1 draft pick who's now the hitting coach of the Colorado Rockies. So we've had so many people, and that's thanks to Nitin Sports. Nitin, you will meet. He comes on the show in the morning, and he runs so many different things, and he's a big contributor of NY Yankee Mania. So you learned a lot. You've learned a lot of things here, and I hope you come back tomorrow morning at 8:30, and then from there, you're going to go to Ken's channel, The Ugly Truth, okay? And it's out there for you to, you can press a remind button, and it'll remind you on your phone that we are on live. So with that, everyone, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I am glad that you guys had a great 4th of July. Keep it going. Still a wonderful weekend ahead of us. And hopefully, we hope and pray that the Yankees get back on track. But that's a small part of our living. So with that in mind, I want to say good night to everyone. God bless you, each and every one of you, and all your families. And the most important is God bless America. We love you very much. Good night, everyone. See you at 8:30 in the morning. Take care.